Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to demonstrate the use of the Karl Suss MA6 serial number 214 series 2. First thing you want to do when you come up to the machine is turn on the main power. Here, the machine goes through a self-test. Display will be press load key. This is a normal sequence you have to do only for the very first setup. This tells the machine where the stage is located in the Y direction through an optical encoder. So the initial setup requires just one step. Next, you push the align button, which is where most people do the loading process of loading the wafer mask. And that is done by loosening your dovetail slide. Microscope automatically lifts. Transport is pulled out here. To load the mask, you get an on-off pneumatic toggle switch. No electronics involved with that. Wafer is placed on the center of the chuck, and we apply wafer vacuum here for transport in. And we can also load our mask. Simply bring the wafer into contact using the contact lever. Brings the wafer up into contact and allows us to do alignment. And that is done by pulling the separation lever, which will drop the wafer down 30 to 70 microns, depending on how far you pull it. And you've got X and Y and theta alignment. I'm sorry we don't have an image on the right, but for demonstration purposes, just looking at the left side. We're in contact now, separation, contact. The alignment looks good. We can pick an exposed mode, soft contact or hard contact. Hard contact is a little better resolution. Vacuum under the wafer will turn off and become nitrogen and give you a little tighter, intimate contact between the wafer and mask. With hard contact, you also have an alignment check where we can just push that, verify there's no shifting when nitrogen is applied under the wafer. No shifting at all. Great, so now we're ready to expose. We can pick an exposure time by pushing set exposure time and using the arrow keys and the fast button, or just the arrow keys. If you want to move it up faster, you can use the fast button. I'm going to set it to about a 45-second exposure because I want to show you some intensities over there. So we'll set that time and simply hit expose. Microscope lifts. Okay, now we're exposing. You have a constant power mode, and then we have a constant intensity mode, channel 1, which I have set to 10 milliwatts. At 365 nanometers at 310 watts. And on channel 2, I've got this set to 20 milliwatts at 405 nanometers at 298 watts. And to an optical control loop, the wattage will increase. This wattage will increase all the way up to 400 watts, which tells you it's time to change the lamp. Okay, perfect time. Exposure finished. Wafer automatically dropped. Unload. Ready for the next wafer. From here on out, it's very fast. Simply hit wafer vacuum. Load the wafer. Go into contact. Do your alignment. Probably very, very close to the previous wafer. Go back into contact, push alignment check, and exposure. So very fast after the very first wafer. let that time out. 27 seconds. And shutter closes, microscope drops automatically, and wait for this one. All right, that's the Karl Suss MA6, serial number 214.